Tony Rebel on the bridge, 99 FM.
I know you find it hard to believe that I am the genie of your lamp, and I can do anything you wish for right now.
Rasperience with Tony Rebel on the bridge, 99 FM to the world.
Brimstone, thunder and lightning, hurricane, ooh, cyclone.
Welcome to another hour of Rasperience, treading the Rastafari way, treading life. Yeah. What are you thinking? We reset the mindset with ISEP. And then, what are you eating? Are you eating to live or living to eat, or digging your grave with your teeth? We recommend all that is good for you to eat and drink. Yeah. And then we tell you about what is happening in and around us, what is happening in the world today, through in this year time. And then we seal up with speeches of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. But before we trod the trad in Rasperience today, let us take the vow.
Conscious sound. Don't be afraid, roll your dreams till it touch on the ground. Remember your antenna, them singing. Say we no bound, we no your as they are as no. Long time me take, me mean as a rainbow. We no bound, we no your as they are as no. Long time me take, me mean as a rainbow. The first time me know say Rastafari legit is when me take a little breath in Numbers chapter 6. Me read Revelation, I was astonished to know the mark of the beast that is 666. Me check Samson and John the Baptist. Them bro, them not the dread, make it long like whiz. Oh, me start to grow for me dread some more when me start read Ezekiel 44. So me no bound, me no go rusted or as no. Long time me take for me as a rainbow. Me no bound, me no go rusted or as no. Long time me take for me as a rainbow. Some people are spread propaganda about not here is a sin, but me challenge anyone. I mean with them can't win, cause any day them show me in the Bible say man figure to make it them scissors and comb and make them cut off everything. Cause me no bound, me no go rusted or as no. Long time me take for me as a rainbow. And me no bound, me no go rusted or as no. Long time me take for me as a rainbow. You know one thing me
Let the hungry be fed, the naked clothed, the sick nourished, the aged protected, the infant cared for. In my Father's house there are many mansions in my Father's house. So we want to big up some of them. Yeah? We want to big up Naya Bingi, Bobo Shanti, 12 Tribes of Israel, School of Vision, Dermot Fagan, Hill. Yeah. World Federation, African Unity Covenant to Rastafari. Messianic Dreads, the Celastian Church, Ethiopian Orthodox Church, Judah Coptic Church. Hail the King of Kings and the Lords of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. Empress Menen. Check the balance, you know. Remember, His Imperial Majesty said, even in the 21st century, yeah, David will still slew Goliath. Now, our ICEP today is about faith. Faith.
Faith can move mountain. Faith can move mountain. Faith can move mountain. Oh, the of little faith. When you reach a river Jordan and you turn right back. Oh, the of little faith. Say you reach a river Jordan and you turn right back. Faith can move mountain. Faith can move mountain. Jaja said, faith can move mountain. Ooh, yeah. Faith can move mountain. Just as it was in the beginning, so it shall be in the end. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I see them cast in the fire and they never get burned. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I see them cast in the fire and they never get burned. So faith can move mountain, have faith in Jah. Faith can move mountain. Faith can move mountain. Just say, faith can move mountain. Oh, the of little faith. I say you reach a river Jordan and you turn right back. Oh, the of little faith. Say you reach a river Jordan and you turn right back. Oh, the of little faith. Say you reach a river Jordan and you turn right back. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I see them throw them in the fire, but them never get burned. Have faith in Jah. Faith can move mountain. Faith can move mountain. Have faith. Faith can move mountain. In Jah. Faith can move mountain. La la la. La 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 la. Oh, the of little faith. I say you reach a river Jordan and you turn right back.
Oh, ye of little faith. Faith.
Oh, the of little.
It's going to be a interesting topic today. Yeah, talk about faith. We have in studio with us, my my little brother, Abijah. What happened? What going?
Aye. Aye. Give thanks and
Yes.
praises, Mr. Rebel.
Yes, man.
I would like you to address me as Naki Whaler.
Yeah, man. I know
But
it's
the-
not.
but
I
the
know it's
Abijah, I
not.
know.
So you are. But must say it's my little brother.
No, just say look brother Naki Whaler.
All right, Naki Wheeler.
G.
Good to have you back in studios.
Well, good to be here. I think my first time in the studio here with you like this. Yes.
Yeah, good one. Well, today we're talking about faith. And first of all, I want to read you the definition of faith. Complete trust or confidence in someone or something. Strong belief in God or in doctrine of religion based on spiritual apprehension rather than proof. What is faith? What does faith means? Faith without works is vain. So faith is an inanimate thing that people hold on to, and people think that if you hold faith in certain things, you can achieve it. But you can't achieve it without the works. Works and faith goes together. You know?
And you never lie, because faith give you the drive. Faith give you the drive to do the work, because you have faith in yourself.
Right.
You have to have faith in the Most High. And you read something like definition just now, but I want to touch upon. Can you say it's spiritual apprehension rather than proof? So you never get no proof say faith real, or people say spirituality is a belief.
Well, Hebrew 1 and Hebrew 11 and verse 1 say faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence not seen.
So you never see the evidence?
No.
Well, it's funny I say that, because in faith, I think how a person's faith gets stronger. Like, I would say, like Rastafari in the faith, we don't even say believe. We know, because the faith in itself has already shown itself. So for example, if you have faith in something, it's because it have a track record. You get me? I say, like when somebody has faith in someone.
So that is knowing.
Right.
So is the knowledge.
The knowledge.
Is the knowledge, different from faith, because faith is something where you think about. You think, say, you can achieve certain things by faith. But then without the works, it no make no sense. It's like you're up on your sick bed and you have faith in God, say him going to heal you. But the doctor would be a better choice.
No, but did you know that if you're up on your deathbed and you don't have no faith, you're as good as gone. When the doctor give you a diagnosis, for example, most people don't know that the diagnosis itself is what's killing you. Because when the doctor tell you, say, you are going to die in such and such day. Remember the gentleman.
But your faith
strong.
Your faith can keep you going.
Your faith can move mountains like the track that I play. Because in reality is that, faith is a feeling too,
But it's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
It's something you feel. You feel like it can happen. And it builds confidence though.
Bigger than I thought. Faith can build, like I said, confidence. It give you a feeling. It give you empowerment. So, on the deathbed, for example, or the doctor bed, you have the faith. So you gotta get up. You're not gonna get up if you're not have the faith there. You gotta lay down because you don't think you can get up.
Right, but without the right medicine, you're not going to get up. You're going to stay there, because a whole lot of people have faith in God, have faith in things, and it never works out. It's like you have a plant. You sow a seed, it takes 2 days to germinate, and then it grows. You water it, you fertilize it, and make it come to fruition. And then you reap fruit from it. That is different. That is something that is already there. The land is there, fertile, and you water it and you fertilize it. That whether you have faith in that or not,
You say that's fact.
That is going to happen. But when you have faith, faith is something, as you say, as the Bible say, it is the substance of things hoped for. You hope that something will happen. But faith again, without works, it vain.
That's why you say that's what I hear. You can't, the plant, you could have faith in the plant a little more, you can have faith in the plant a little more.
Yes.
But if you don't water the plant, like I said, if you don't put in a little, what they call fertility, or if you use the natural fertilizer with the compost.
Right.
You get me I say?
Right.
Faith without work. But the key is the feeling that we were talking about.
Right.
That feeling of that confidence that what you are doing is going to work out is part of the process. Because think about it this way: if you are work,
well, I think it's part of the process, but it's it's part of the process that is sometimes not necessary. It's like, you know, you have faith. Faith is just there. That's why them say faith without works
Is
vain. So works is the thing, you know. If you work, if you want to get rich, you can't just have faith say you're going to get rich, because you're not going to get rich if you don't work. You have to work and make sure say you save and make sure say you invest.
That's a good point, because you know in African cultures, I remember the reason why they and them said to me say, we didn't just sit and pray. We spoke it into being. That is our thing. Right. You speak what you want into being.
The law of attraction.
Yes.
You speak it into
and
being.
you work towards it.
What's it? If you don't work, it not gonna work. I mean, the white man come on in Africa, and him say, bow your head and pray. And when you open back your eye, dear Lord and God.
Me said it before the one place pop up and I said, no, that's true.
And all you have is the prayer.
Right.
All you have is the Bible.
Right.
You know?
And it's a powerful thing, you know, because you know the point is that you work in faith. You can't just faithful the sake of being faithful. That's basically what I'm hearing from you. You can't just be faithful alone, just faith alone.
Well, faithful is another thing.
Well, there you go.
You know, but if you have faith in me, like how you have faith in me.
Yes. I've had faith in you. But watch this now. Your work. But the faith that me have in you, you have faith in yourself before that.
Yes.
I wouldn't have faith in you.
I know myself. I know that I can.
So I wouldn't have faith in you if I didn't see you have faith in yourself.
Yes. So, but I know, because know is different from the faith. You know, the knowledge is different. You know. And sometimes you'll have doubt too, which is the opposite of faith.
There you go.
But doubt is good.
Yes, I heard you say that.
Doubt helps you to understand. Doubt make you go research.
Analyze.
Doubt make you analyze. You know, and doubt make you know. Because you have to go search for know. And then when you know, it is always great. Because the knowledge is what is important.
So when that person say faithful, can I say something about faithful?
Yeah, we gotta talk about faithful. Well, faithfulness is, like, for instance, between a man and a woman. And she seems to have faith into somebody else.
Oh my God.
and not faith into you. So
faithful. So when you say a woman faithful,
She faithful unto you. She deal with you alone.
So how the word, it's so funny how that word is used, faithful. So you're full of faith in the person.
Well, you have faith in the person. Faith and works. So, because work, it goes with faith. So you have faith in the person, you work towards a relationship.
Because usually faithful mean she not give no bun, no sir. So
and you not give no bun either.
Well, but how the word is used.
Well, one
is me. How you go again? It's like if she faithful.
Yes.
Which is it's so funny because it's really me full of faith.
Yes.
She.
Yes.
But me I say she faithful. Remember I said we're not sure. We could have doubts. We still could be just hoping she is. We could just be believing she is. But is that feeling back to what we were saying?
Well, faithfulness is something that you're supposed to know.
Well,
because believe is a doubt. So feeling that she faithful and she not faithful, that not gonna work. But the truth is, faithfulness is what counts. I want to tell you, there is no prescribed blueprint for faith. You know?
Faithfulness. But there is a blueprint. But there's a blueprint for faithfulness.
There is a blueprint for faithfulness. All right, make we listen to this virgin here.
Big truth.
Yeah, make we listen to it.
In the wall, love, let's try that one more time. Have a little faith in the wall you love, Lord. You know the days are cold and the nights are so long, yeah. And I just need this little woman who I could call my very own. But some of her friends told her bad things about me. And I just need this little woman to be leaving and to a little bit of faith. Good God, keep the faith, baby. One more. You know, I went to her house on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, I took one look at that woman's face, and don't you know that everything was glowed? She said she had a call from someone that she knew. They told her bad things about me, and I knew it would be so. A little bit of faith.
Nicky Thomas. Hey, unfortunately, Nicky Thomas is from Portland. He went to England and he was doing well up there, and he did the song Not Because I'm Black. Yeah, he did it. He did a version of it that was
Powerful.
wicked. But he came back to Jamaica and actually he drowned himself.
He drowned himself or accidentally drowned?
Well, they said he drowned himself. He committed suicide. So, you know, very unfortunate because a man like that who have such a wonderful voice and have a lot of emotion when
So you're saying he needed a little more faith?
Maybe. And maybe his faith, maybe he needed a little bit of knowledge. Knowing that you should not take your own life. You know, maybe the faith alone, he had faith in something, had faith in a woman, he had faith in his career.
And then it let him down.
It let him down. So that is it. But talking about faith, you can, it's two ways you can use faith, you know. Remember F-A-T-E
oh, God.
and F-A-I-T-H. You meet your own faith. All right. But we also use faith as the faith that you have, like a Muslim or
different religious faiths.
Rastafarian or a Christian.
Yes. Buddhist.
Yes. Yes.
Taoist. You ever hear about that one? The Taoist.
Yeah.
Taoism.
You ever hear about the Baha'i?
No, you got me there. Baha'i. What is that?
Yes, the Baha'u'llah. They feature Baha'u'llah. They see Baha'u'llah as God.
As God. So Baha'u'llah is just for them name for God.
Yeah.
Baha'u'llah.
Yeah, so the Baha'i faith. You always have some little thing come over radio more times, Sunday evening time about Baha'i faith.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you have the Bahata ways. You have the Bahata ways that is in Ethiopia. They wear locks and thing, and they only come down out of the hills when they are giving a message. Yeah, the Bahata way. Yeah, serious. I went to Ethiopia and had discussions with them.
So you got the deals?
No, we never got the hills. They came down. They came down. We have Muta and Andrea Kabu. She likes.
Oh, yes, big up.
We're down at the flat, and they came down and we had discussions about religion, you know, Rastafari and Bahata way and so forth. But the different faith is the faith that people have in whatever they conceive their God to be. You know? So
but it's the same one, you know, it's the same one faith, as in different faiths, but it's really one faith. Because everybody have you get me? I say everyone have a faith in a most high, a creator.
Or something.
The Taoists call it the source.
Or something.
You understand? Something bigger than us, because that is where I wanted to ask you a question.
Yes.
I know I should be interviewing
you.
Let me interview you on your own show.
You ask me the question.
So you have a song that to me expresses faith. If Jah is standing by my side.
But it's also a knowledge.
It's also a knowledge.
It's a knowing that the Creator is there with me, and I am safe.
So what were you going through when you wrote that song?
Well, actually, what happened to me is that I was going to I remember everything, you know. I was going.
That's good.
I was going to Capleton birthday bash at Montego Bay on the 10th of April 1996, and I was driving a SUV, and everybody was sleeping, and I was driving and saying to myself, I want to sleep, but I can't sleep, because if I sleep, I'm going to crash, and if I crash, I'm going dead, and I don't want to die, because my mother died at age when I was 4
in an accident
in Kingston. So I didn't want to that to happen to me.
I remember you speaking about this on the show.
Right. So I was there and playing the rhythm in the car.
Oh, so you had the rhythm already?
Yes, I'm playing the rhythm, and then the thing come up to me and say, if Jai standing by your side, why should you be afraid?
So you were afraid that you were gonna fall asleep?
Yeah. So I actually told myself that I was not sleeping. Saying that was knowing that I couldn't sleep.
That was fate, though. Yeah, sure. When the sleep coming up, you know. So when you know when you're asleep, but when you wake up,
true.
Yeah, when you wake up, you say, wait,
no, I know when I'm falling asleep, you know.
You do?
But hold on. Before we go to the song, I start to come up with a lyric. If Jai standing by my side, and then I saw Everton Blender, and then I said, Blender, I have a song for you, but he never looked so interested. So I say, let me keep it. But went to Montego Bay, did the show down there, and was coming back and could I remember a word? I couldn't remember a word.
You remember the melody?
Remember the melody not.
Oh,
See,
no.
but a girl was in the car and she remembered If Ja, and from here the first line.
Ja,
and I came up and make sure I put it down on my phone, and went up into the hills up in Narbrook, and wrote the song. But hold on, it's not done yet. The 21st of April 1966, His Majesty came here.
Groundation.
So 1996, we were doing a march, the same route that he took from the airport to the arena. And I went there, me and Muta, and we come forward, and in the midst of the Nyabingi that they have out there, I went into the studio, and one take.
Slap that.
Yes, If Jai standing by my side. So it was done on the 21st of April 1996. And that's the story. Make we hear it. Make we hear it.
Yes.
I won't hide. No, I won't hide. Boom, 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 this a junior. Boom, 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 this a junior. Boom, 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 this a junior. Boom, boom, boom. If Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid of the pestilence that crawleth by night? If Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid of the pestilence that crawleth by night? Your best you try to harm me and I, aiming to kill, but I love you still, 'cause you are here to make prophecy fulfilled. It's your will. No weapon that form against me, desire shall not be. Divine protection shall set my soul free. Talk to me. Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid of a pestilence that crawleth by night? If Jah is
If Jai standing by my side, why should I be afraid? We're going to a break, and when we come forward, we'll talk a little bit more about faith again, yeah? Bridge 99 FM.
No borders, no boundaries, just the sound of good music.
We're back on Rasperience, treading the Rastafari way. Yeah. I still have in studio with me, Abby Ja, Whaler, Abijah Livingston Whaler, but now we call him Naki Whaler. Yeah, so Naki, what going?
There, no, Mr. Rebel.
All right. All right, we could finish with the ICEP of faith. Marcus Garvey says, if you have no confidence in yourself, you're twice defeated in the race of life.
Oh.
But if you have confidence, you won even before you started. So the faith coincide with confidence.
Yes. They go hand in hand.
Yes.
Because when you have faith, that's confidence, you know.
Yes.
Faith in the Most High, or faith in a sort, like I said, faithfulness. It's confidence you have in the woman.
Yes.
Confidence, she not going to bun.
But although you have confidence in her, it no means she not go. Or she
That's
know.
what we say about the faith.
That's why me say knowledge.
But you still. How you gonna know?
Yeah, go figure out how you feel.
That's research. That's the research. And
that's how the research come.
Oh Lord.
All right. Haile Selassie also says that no one should question the faith of others, for human being can judge the ways of God. See? So, His Majesty actually say you shouldn't get into the realm.
Right.
Because
you can't
God,
judge.
God is the omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient one. He knows everything. So
who is you?
Yeah, you can't know. You can't know. You just have to have little faith with the knowledge where you have.
And it's going to show what we're just talking about the know.
Yes.
You know, who are gonna know really?
Well,
you can have the knowledge.
Well, you can know by what is happening, what has happened already.
That is faith also.
Like for plant a seed. You know, if you plant a seed, the seed will germinate if the land is fertile and you have water on it and so forth. You know, so that can happen. But so when you plant a next seed, you expect the seed to grow.
Right.
But just to have faith and
you have to plant the seed.
You have to plant the seed. You have to work. Faith without works is vain, and faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence not seen. So we conclude.
Yes,
we conclude upon faith. So Naki. Naki Whaler. Make sure I get the name right.
It doesn't sound away because I said Naki, I the same thing.
So,
you're going good.
So what are going with you? You've been
Yes, I've been working.
Operating the show for a while and thing.
Well, so
from foreign.
Because I work on a musical project right now. I'm currently, doing some. We did one pre-release this, now release now. The video got drop on the 18th this weekend. Follow the leader.
Yes. Follow the leader. Yes. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
Not quite. But it's the same. It's on the same realm, faith.
Yes. I
say follow the leader to say that my faith is in the Most High. So instead of me following mankind or what somebody said to me, I follow what I am, the faith, the feeling that I'm getting from the Most High.
But you need to follow what somebody said to you,
No, man, of course, because you can't be a leader without being a follower. Yes. And that. So it's, but watch this now. The Most High tell you, for example, the Most High would have bring you in my life. For me, say, all right, follow them teachings there, follow these footsteps. Same thing like how the Most High would like we think. You even talked about this on one show. It's like we don't choose our
parents. Yeah,
it's something that was
we are a spiritual being having a human experience. Yeah.
So even with being a spiritual being, you can't be caught up only in the human. You can't be caught up in a mankind. You have to stay spiritual. Yeah. And Haile Selassie say Africans are in bondage today because we approach spirituality through religion.
Okay.
When religion is a set of rules and regulations given to us by foreign invaders, meaning say colonization.
Religion is vain. but spirituality is
your connection with
spirituality cannot be contained. But religion can be contained in a building, in a church, in a mosque, in a mosque, But so you have a new song.
So so follow the leader.
Make we hear it, man. Make we hear it. Drop it.
Naya Bingi.
Yeah. This is Naki Whaler.
Firehouse know the thing go. Hey, we get hands all when things are hard. Land is punished down, can't feel. spend. No pain, pain and roll and speed. More, Wholesome, Washington. Although them see man smile, them not know how me feel more time. Father, you lead no side. I too hard to please mankind. No know how me do it sometime. Nah, no food to eat lunchtime. Roll up me sleeves and try. Cause the most time me shield and guide. Me just a follow the leader. Jaja a leader way. Follow the leader. Hey. I'm a believer, yeah. Follow the leader, yeah. Jana go lead astray, yeah. Follow the leader, hey. Well, when man a hustle and a grind, never go Johnny that man for your time. Big up yourself from me. No life, no sweet. People me give us strength, still not like to see man rise. Why? So when they need little help to the hills, I lift up my eyes. Me just a follow the leader. Jaja a leader way. Follow the leader. I'm a believer, yeah. Follow the leader, yeah. Jana go lead astray, yeah. Follow the leader.
Alright, I'm going to hear the third verse now. Leave it.
Follow me then. With Jamie and Chaddy, internationally, I hear me and listen. Now follow nobody, Some say them a friend, but move like a fussy, hold. Some say them a rasta and not pretty teachings of Haile Selassie. And that's why I don't pre white pagans pray. I not gonna live famously. I wait so patiently. I pray they just wait and see. The Rastafari are him guide me. Brother Mr. follow him blindly. Pray every night so me still find G. Listening to the voice where they inside me. Just a follow the leader.
Okay.
Yes.
Bad song. Bad song.
I give thanks coming from Mr. Rebel.
Yes. I like the instrumental.
Yeah.
Because it seems like a whole lot of different instruments playing it.
Yeah.
And you really execute some wonderful melodies.
Yes,
and
Jaja.
lyrically.
With Jamie Achadi. It's a nice energy. I have to big up all of the, I can't take all of the credit for a song like this.
Yes.
I have to big up Narberry. Man like Narberry, good songwriter. I him sit down and pen this song.
Yeah. Nice.
We also big up Earl China Smith and the Bingistra. And big up Namdi, Chronix guitarist, G Sharp, bass, and finger.
Yes.
Can't left out finger.
Oh, you feel left out finger.
Oh, I feel left out finger. Stewart, son. So
That is
proper
it.
production.
That is it. Well, we're going to go Liberty now.
Oh.
And then Liberty.
Many people will not accept that the worst possible food they put into their body is flesh. Our human digestive system is not designed to process flesh. Food should not stay in the body for more than 8 hours, while meat take the average 9 hours to digest. Undigested species will remain in the colon and rot and become worm. Eat down the spinal column and go up into the brain and eat out the brain stem, and that leads to death. Yeah, well then, this time I see leader, but Babylon. Is I them
Rasperience is on your radio.
I am not practical.
The familiar voice with the unfamiliar sound. Lala Bella Bella Tony Red.
Babylon, I and I, they go down Solomon tomorrow.
Alright.
Then I and I have so many sound to use as a weapon. Kick down the wall of Babylon. I and I have so many
This time we'll go to Liberty. See? This segment speaks about discussing the use of herb and herbs in the Rastafari live it, not diet. Zane. We reason today on medicinal benefits of garlic. Yeah. So, the modest garlic clove is revered for both its culinary credentials and health benefits. For centuries, them do that. Zine, garlic has been used as powerful medicine and a pungent flavor enhancer in many culinary traditions. Other garlic preparations include raw garlic, also show health benefits. The beneficial aspect of garlic do not depend on its color. Now, aged garlic extract is odorless. That means that if you're afraid of the odor from garlic, because you know when you chop garlic, it not come out of your mouth. So if you do the extract from it, it is odorless. It's rich in antioxidant and stable organosulfur compounds. Garlic is effective in preventing disease and degenerative age-related conditions. A whole heap of something garlic good for, you know. Hey, I like this part. It is the heart protector. Always I tell people about the heart. Say, when everything else fail in your body, or your good, your heart, anytime your heart fail, you know, say, your whole life fail. See? The efficacy of garlic in protecting the heart was shown in a breakthrough placebo-controlled clinical trial at the University of California. The study found that after 1 year, cardiac patients consuming 200 megs per day of aged garlic extract cut their heart attack risk by over 65%. So, if you are going through a heart attack, garlic can help. Let me read one more part. Yes, sir. I want to read this part. The anti-cancer. Studies in China and Italy have shown that high garlic consumption cuts the rate of stomach cancer. You can imagine that? People can't find cure for cancer and cure for them things there. And garlic can do that. Let me read that again. Studies in China and Italy have shown that high garlic consumption cuts the rate of stomach cancer by as much as 50%. In the US, a study of 41,837 women shown that adding garlic to the diet just once a week or more, lowered colon cancer risk by 35%. So garlic, hey, me I tell you, say garlic and ginger and them something no ordinary, you know. Me I tell you, and the extract, yeah. That was all we have today for garlic. But remember, always put a garlic in your diet. See, get the extract and use it. It can cure cancer. It can help your heart to function better. Right now we are going at this year time because we have a whole heap of things to talk.
Whoa, yeah, my brethren, you got to know yourself. In this your time, man, you happy man, you get carried away by captivity, in this your time. Although them say Jah, the 30 pieces of silver, Jah live forever. You might go come with lightning and thunder in this your time. Anyone can tell a lie, but the truth reveal itself. How you are gonna say that you love Jah, yet you fight tribal against your brother in this your time. Delilah knew what you wanna know. Samson, he got to take the blow.
are getting things that is happening in and around us. Marlene Malahu Fort. She proposed the bail revision. She said that if you commit murder or certain other crimes, you not forget bail. Like them want it to be mandatory.
But how should I know that you commit the crime?
Yeah, you presume guilty. And then when you try, you find say you're innocent. So how that go?
Well, them say it's innocent until proven guilty.
Yes,
but she
no.
prove
You're guilty first.
And then you stay in a prison and then they hear say never did for that day. How that gonna work?
Well, I want to tell you. You have the parliamentary, you have the judiciary, and you have the constitution. Constitutionally, it says a man supposed to get bail regardless of what crime he commits. The judge can use his discretionary powers and give you bail. Like for instance, now Marcia Griffiths just have a little case where one man fraud around $30,000. See?
I never know that.
Yeah. Same I go buy a place for do a museum and him I go spend 500,000 US, but she need to pay the duties, so that come up to 30,000. No, she give him the 30,000 and she can't hear from him. When she do hear from him now, is like him a give all kind of excuse. So they lock him up. And his lawyer asked for bail for him. And the judge said no. So it is within the judiciary
so
power.
So that still can go on, right?
Yes, but
because changing the constitution is a whole next
when
thing.
you do that in a constitution, what you do? You gotta take up where people rights and the whole of them thing, because the judge can look at evidence and know if you're worthy to be bail. Like this your brother we fraud out Marcia Griffiths. He had a previous conviction. He did 12 years in prison. See? And the judge, and last year him come out,
And do that?
Yes. So the judge looked at that and didn't grant him bail at all.
Yeah, so technically then the judge will always have
the judge have the powers.
Yeah.
And it's like the evidence that is put in front of
and
judge.
the history, like you say.
Yeah, the evidence that is put in front of judge. A judge can know if him fi give you bail or not. Them not fi take away the powers from the judiciary. I
agree with you. That sounds me like that thought them. Like that thought them.
Yeah. All right. So the next thing is the festival competition.
Say nah, keep
them
me here.
Scrap it. Them scrap it.
But you know, this is the 60th year.
This is the golden jubilee.
This is a milestone.
How
to scrap it?
Well, Babsy say she have until people have until the 21st to enter with some songs. So she's calling on the professionals to get themselves together and see if they can.
By the way,
21st of this month. But what may I say? Babsy, you should have used the opportunity here for have some workshops. You know, make
train some of the youths.
Train some of the youths then. Make some of us who are professional in writing lyrics and all of that. Get into the workshop and teach the youth them how to do this thing. You can't have every song I come now about ensure. and them foolishness there. Even the other day me hear the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister talk about Skeng. Say them ban him from Guyana. Zane and it's a shame to see a Jamaican artist being banned from another Caribbean country. But it's because of the lyrical content. I guess most people were there on radio and writing in a paper and doing promotions, they're promoting the negatives too much. You know what I mean? So the youth them look up to that. Them now sit down and say, is Jamaica 60? So them for write something that is conducive or something that is relatable to cause of 126 different entry them getting and a one me hear saying
a 3 year. But like I said, the youth like the whole thing, the youth them a go right what them say. So in a situation like the whole skeng thing,
Yeah.
you know, me skeng a youth where, you know, him
born in America.
Him come to a certain life where he's writing what he's experienced.
No. Well, what is it you must not do? You must have context with where you write. You say what you write is a reflection of society. Seeing is describing what you see in society.
Right.
But at the same time, you prescribe that. You're prescribing that for the vulnerable minds, you know, the impressionable minds, you know. So you must take.
But the thing is,
as an artist, you have to have responsibility.
No,
you
but
have to take responsibility.
What I said, we also, in our leadership, have to take some responsibility as well, is what I say, because you can't. Like I say.
Well, that's why I say, Babsy, should I make some of us go talk to the youth them and have workshops?
Yeah, man, we can, because I think that is what's important. The connection, the youths them can't, they over here so, and then the elder them they over here so, and then we expect the youths them to do something. The youths them expect, you know what I say? So
connection have to make.
Connection have to make. So even with this, like I said, with the festival competition, some more connections.
Yes.
Need to be put in place.
It's 10:57.
Yes.
And we need to talk about the gangster
police summit.
Urge the gangster police summit. Seeing and the police them I say, them not sit down with gangster. Them not the security minister Horace Chang first said I don't negotiate with gangster and so forth. But Delroy Chuck was saying that, you know, more time you could have go sit down and talk with them because he looked like him could talk with some man of a grand spend in a film time. I suggest that
for one.
Yes, if there is no alternative.
No, and then you have some top. Remember, say gangsters is not the street level. You have the organized crime.
But it's their organized crime.
So
happening
I say
now.
you have, for example, remember, say in America the mafia and there was an interaction between the mafia and the U.S. government.
Yes, but I want to tell you a quick story. We went down to St. Joseph Roads. Me, Luciana, Sandra Alcott, Muta Baruka, and we get all the dons in one room, and me talk to Amos and tell Amos, say, if you see me carry that day, don't stop it because I'm going to have some gangster in it. See? We carry them go to an unknown place, a hotel, and we talk to them and show them, say, look, eye for an eye, go and get everybody blind. You can't just a kill like that. You and the man used to go to school and all of a sudden, you can't even look at each other anymore. You know, see it? And for 4 years, Mr. Amos, bear me witness, for 4 years, nobody got killed in that area. See it? Not even one person. Although the whole of them dead now.
But they say the crime was quelled.
Yes, because a whole heap of time me upon the phone all 4 hours with the youth them. I try to tell them, say, don't make that happen. See?
That's something I speak to you though.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. We're gonna seal up now. We must become bigger than we have been. More courageous, greater in spirit, large in outlook. We must become members of a new race, overcoming petty prejudice, owing our ultimate allegiance, not to nations, but to our fellow men within the human community. Quote of Haile Selassie. And we seal up for another Wednesday. And that is it. Next Wednesday again, another edition of Rasperience will be on the radio.
I warn you, easy to win the war, but it will be harder to win the peace. Yes, easy to win the war, but the peace it will be harder. I warn you, take it as a habit and you diss up everybody. Never know when you diss the wrong man family. Oh, you left so much innocent in a gunny. Boy, your judgment me know it will be many. Don't feel safe just because you have your money. Now what you take for joke, some don't find it funny. The forgiving spirit, nobody come try to done it. No matter how them show me, them still remember Sonny. Cause easy to win the war, but it will be harder to win the peace. Yes, easy to win the war, but the peace it will be harder.
I warn you, boy, easy to win the war, but it will be harder to win the peace. Yes, easy to win the war, but the peace it will be harder. I warn you, or you will come start the war.